Once upon a time, in a cozy little rabbit hole in the heart of a beautiful garden, lived a mischievous little bunny named Peter. Peter had 4 siblings, Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Benjamin Bunny, and they all lived with their dear mother, Mrs. Rabbit. One day, Mrs. Rabbit warned her children not to go near Mr. McGregor's garden. "It's dangerous in there," she said. "Mr. McGregor doesn't like bunnies, and he'll try to catch you if he sees you." But Peter couldn't resist the temptation of all those delicious vegetables growing in Mr. McGregor's garden. So, when his mother wasn't looking, he sneaked out of the rabbit hole and hopped into the garden. As Peter munched on some delicious lettuce, he heard a loud voice. "Who's there?" It was Mr. McGregor. Peter quickly hid behind a bush and watched as the old man passed by, grumbling to himself. As soon as Mr. McGregor was out of sight, Peter ran to the other side of the garden and started munching on some juicy radishes. But he didn't notice the cat, who was lurking nearby, watching him with bright green eyes. Suddenly, the cat pounced on Peter, and the little bunny had to run for his life. He raced through the garden, dodging Mr. McGregor and leaping over fences, until he finally made it back to the safety of his rabbit hole. Exhausted and out of breath, Peter collapsed on the floor. "Oh, Peter," said Mrs. Rabbit, scolding her son. "I told you not to go into Mr. McGregor's garden. You could have been caught or hurt." "I'm sorry, Mother," said Peter, feeling guilty. "I won't go there again, I promise." And with that, Peter learned his lesson and never ventured into Mr. McGregor's garden again. He spent the rest of his days playing and exploring the garden with his siblings, always staying safe and out of trouble.